Keenum to throw. No, he's not.
Kind of retrench and try to get back to championship form. Yeah, they got a long way to go, but it's that, what's the defense do? Force the handle and then take the time.
This is Hyde into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
We figure out which trades we're going to make.
It's very scary. This is Carlos Hyde, who can be scary himself. Shifting. 1st and 10 there. Fake to Gurley, ball tipped. And picked off by San Francisco.
Will be the deciding moment in this interception. Again, he doesn't have control to the ground. It comes out.
2nd round pick. Once upon a time in the Niners. 1st and goal. Into the end zone. About Todd Gurley, running back from Tarboro, North Carolina. It's another running back from Tarboro, North Carolina.
The guy that can really get something done, just showing up last week.
Gabbard pumps, then dumps at the drone. He stutter steps and picks up a 1st down. It was a number 1 pick there. It didn't quite work there. It works on this play. Look out! Sacked. Gabbard to throw, little swing pass, knocked down back to him. Not the completion he had in mind. Yeah.
I mean, we're supposed to be one of the best defenses in the league, and we really had to play passively. T.J. McDonald, great athleticism.
Corner blitz. Keenum, and it's picked off by Ray Armstrong.
Had leverage. Case, I'm sure, wants that ball back.
2nd down again, it's Gabbard. Has his man. That'll be Patton. Patton fumbles it, but out of bounds. A big pickup, San Francisco. Gabbard looking. Keep their 1-for-1 on Harlow calls for a touchdown. They are very organized, very upbeat, and so the San Francisco 49ers beat the Los Angeles Rams by the count of 28-0.
Protected. Pass caught. Austin inside the 30. Get the sense that's coming at some point. Drilled by Greg Zuerlein. Tight formation. Pass is caught by Lockett. Everybody bunched near the line of scrimmage except for one, and number 16 is good. 23-yarder is drilled by Hauschka. Tie game. Back out, we're showing blitz. Pass is caught for a 1st down by Richardson. 2nd and 10, screen for Gurley with blocking. 1st down and more. Spins his way to the 39. Play action to him now. Keenum wide open. Pass is caught. Kendricks. 6-3, LA on top. Here's one for Graham again, and he's flipped at the 40, and now they've got to use a timeout. Wilson, Quinn on his back, ball's out. Donald can't pick it up. Johnson can. And that's how the 1st half comes to an end. Wilson goes down in the arms of William Hayes. Now 2nd down. Play action. Keenum down the sideline. Got a man, Britt. A stunt up front, and they get home. Sacked by Frank Clark.
Just does an outstanding job of just beating the man, and Case Keenum has no chance. Tim Barnes is trying to snap and then get over. He's getting a little help.
The best rushing attack in the NFL. Michael right side gets the edge. And Christian Michael gonna hop out of bounds as the ground game starts to pick it up. Play action with Keenum. Pass for Austin is caught out near the 40. 2nd and 9. Keenum. Sideline. Pass is caught by Britt.
It looks pretty good to me.
Good snap, good hold, and good kick. Second and 12 over the middle. Pass is caught. That's Graham and a big first down.
Affected the defender at all.
The former defensive back. Pass is caught. That's good for a first down. Pressure. Pass. Caught for a first down. Kenny Britt. Keenum is going to suffer a sack with a flag on it.
Personal foul. Grabbing the face mask. Defense, number 91.
Timeout on the scoreboard, too. Wilson downfield. Pass is caught by Lockett at the 35. Pass to Michael. Michael, ball's out. Ogletree on it. Rams have it. That ball's out. Back is the LA Rams. 1-1 on the season.
And it'll be 3rd down and 7. See what the Bucs defense can do here. And Keenum is going to go deep, and it's there. Caught, touchdown, Brian Quick. Brian Quick with a 44-yard touchdown pass, and the first touchdown of the year by the Rams, and it didn't take them long to get it.
Attack the post when safeties are up, Dick. I mean, if I can see it up here, they can see it up there, so they're going to throw it up there. See the safety sitting short, and they leave the corner one-on-one alone.
It'll be 3rd down and 4. They've converted both of their 3rd down conversions so far, and this pass is intercepted. And there's a race into the end zone. And a touchdown by Quan Alexander. Right in his hands. I didn't see a Ram receiver in the neighborhood.
By number 58, Quan Alexander. See Tavon sit that down? Instead of breaking away from the coverage, he set it down right in the coverage, allowing Quan Alexander to get the great jump.
And they're going to hand off to Benny Cunningham. Cunningham with a head of steam. He'll have the first down. And they go to Humphries. Humphries. What a cut for Humphries. 2 chances. Tight formation. And here is Sims driving in. Touchdown. 2nd and 9. Keenum's pass, and it's caught by Britt. And he loses the ball. Fumble picked up by Conti. And Conti's still on his feet. Goes back where he started from. And on the turnover, Tampa Bay gets the ball back. Their 2nd takeaway of the game.
Levante David is going to come in and knock the ball from behind. And Levante David understands if the ball carrier is secure, what you're going to do is not tackle the ball carrier, but tackle the football. Watch 54 come up from behind. Right there, pump it out.
Drills it, and it's caught by Cameron Brate, who's taken out, back in there now. Play action on 1st and goal for Winston, and Winston gets rid of it. Brate has it, and he has a touchdown to boot. Quick one out to Sims. Never had control of it, and it's intercepted on the deflection by Mark Barron. Sims never really had it. And it popped out, and Mark Barron with the interception, the former Buccaneer, gives the Rams a golden opportunity now.
How about the hit by Trumaine Johnson in a cover 2, hard cover 2 they call this. He's not threatened deep, so he's playing anything in the flat. Watch Trumaine right here. He's not threatened here, so he's going to play anything in the flat. And this is on Jameis to read the corner, throw the corner. Now watch this. There's nothing deep, and so Trumaine Johnson jumps right away. Then you have Barron there with the pick.
They give it to Gurley. And no signal yet. Touchdown. Gurley gets over. Hard field goal. He's 1 for 2 today, but has also missed an extra point. And Aguayo's kick, it's going to be close, and I think he missed it. He hooked it just barely to the left. Gurley, and he gets the first down, still going, and just fails to get in the end zone. There's Gurley. Touchdown. This is a big third down play for Winston and Tampa Bay as the ball knocked away from behind, picked up by the Rams. The Rams have the ball, and it's Ethan Westbrooks has a convoy to block and goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Ethan Westbrooks.
Robert Quinn, our stars are out tonight. We talk about it, right? Robert Quinn, instead of taking the kill shot, understands what it makes a great play. Robert Quinn, watch him, beats with speed. He's such a demon off the edge. Right there, just beats with speed with the Howie Long uppercut, then a swat away from the football, and you look at the good athletic ability of Westbrooks, not falling on it, but bending his knees, picking up the ground ball, and return it. But just Robert Quinn, excellent effort, understanding and knowing where the threat is.
Third down and goal, tight formation, play action, and the pass, touchdown to Cameron Brate. Third down and 2, Keenum to pass, getting a pass rush, and this one is caught by Tavon Austin, breaks the tackle, and will walk into the end zone for a touchdown. 3:37 on the clock, fourth quarter. And Winston's pass, Humphreys has it. Humphreys trying to run for the first down. He'll have it. Humphreys, how reliable has he been? Winston flush from the pocket, being chased by 3 defenders. Off balance, touchdown! Touchdown of Mike Evans. That's Evans. And this is it. Winston is going to go down, and the game is over.
This is a relief for this guy right here, Jeff Fisher. Our young team just learned how to win today under adverse circumstances.
Almost looked like a quick snap there. What a throw. That time by Keenan. And breaking into the open field is Brian Quick, and that'll be a touchdown. No penalty flags on the play.
And come back and help with the attack. See that? There's Jefferson, who ends up overrunning it after the catch because Cooper played the ball, which is usually a good play.
4-man rush. Wide open is Kenny Britt. And he is all the way down to the 20-yard line. Chris Johnson checks back in the game. Palmer to throw it on first down, looking down the sideline to the end zone, and it's intercepted in the end zone.
So as a defensive back, if I'm that far off, Tom, I'm feeling pretty confident you can't run by me. Provides a big target down the middle if he wants to go there.
Only a 3-man rush. And Floyd hangs on this time. 3-man rush again. And Floyd hangs on, and that is a touchdown from Michael Floyd.
And watch him get into the end zone despite the coverage by Troy Hill. And really well-thrown football by Carson Palmer.
4-man rush, and they loft it. What a throw, and a one-handed catch by Gurley. He's across midfield, and it's just his 4th this year. They're going to throw it on first down, and Keenum hit, and the ball is loose. Chandler Jones stripped it from behind. Not a lot of acorns in the desert. And this one is loose. And Sims is on top of it. Keenum still on his feet and finally dragged down by Golden. They're coming after Palmer. And what a throw and a nice catch made by Michael Floyd and the Cardinals in a 10-10 game. Palmer throws wide open, but did he come down inbounds to J.J. Nelson? And one official says yes.
So you know what that's like.
Palmer gets rid of it. Johnson uncovered out of the backfield. And still on his feet. He's inside the 5. It's a 100-yard rushing game since the 8th week of last season. And now there's a nice throw on a quick, easy slant to Kenny Britt. They snap the football. Keenum throws, and it is incomplete. Great coverage by Peterson on Quick.
Going heavy formation, but it's a great place on the field for VA.
2nd down and 3. Is that ball loose?
It looked like the ball came loose, and the Rams say they have the football. No official signal given yet.
Watch Cam Thomas, 92. He wraps him up, and Dominic Easley knows this. Look at this. So he comes over, the second guy in, and pops the ball free.
He was looking at Gurley all the way. Gurley is not down. He stays on his feet. So a second down and Palmer to throw it. And a little breathing room and maybe a lot more. Brown can fly. And he is caught. Here's a punt. This is returnable from the 20-yard line. This is Tavon Austin. No flag down. Austin is across the 50. And Austin is still on his feet, spun down at the 34, and a flag comes in. That might tack on 15 more. We'll wait and see if he's able to return. They throw to the corner of the end zone, and that is a touchdown.
Watch where he puts the football. Excellent back shoulder throw. Brian Quick does a nice job of adjusting.
And they finished 8-8, and Bruce Arians has lost 3 of 4 to begin the year.
Keenum, and goes outside. Gurley, he's got the first down, breaking one tackle, then brought down by Brown. He broke the tackle of Graham. Taylor was not expecting the snap. It was 1st and 10. Running for his life and down at the 19-yard line. Ogletree chased him down on the snap from Eric Wood, the center, too early, and he was late. Glenn the block, McCoy the block, and there goes Tyrod Taylor. Oh, shifting gears, he breaks the ankles of one oncoming defender and wheels his way for a first down to the 48-yard line of the Rams. 2nd and 10. Taylor always got the wide open tight end Clay, untouched inside the 5, 1st and goal. 3rd and goal at the 4. Taylor looking for him. Oh, he's elusive. For a touchdown, Hunter. They beat Gaines' 4-yard touchdown pass. How about that?
And Kevin, you mentioned it, Justin Hunter.
Gurley running, he fumbled the ball, and Kendricks, I think the tight end, 88, jumped on it, but it still looks like it's loose. And the Bills have gotten it. Felton the block. He's a sledgehammer, and he opens the door, and he's off to the races. There he goes, LaShawn McCoy, and tackled from behind. The pitch, Gillislee, Felton with the block, and an easy 6 as he walks in for the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run, 2 consecutive scores for the Bills, who up their lead to 10. Gurley slicing in, touchdown, Los Angeles. Havenstein the block at the right tackle. Oh, it's picked off on the play by Roby Coleman, and there he goes, a block into the house. First and 15, look out from behind, he moves up, got away, throws to Quick, makes the move, being chased by Zach Brown. 1st and 15. Malcolm Brown. He's got room to roam. He gets by Zach Brown. He's pulled down from behind. Hecker leads the NFL in net gross and punts inside the 20, and it's a fake, as you can see. And it was taken by Bradley Marquez. And the hit by Ronald Darby. And at the 25-yard line, Buffalo takes over. Taylor. And caught for the touchdown, Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin. They've also got their very fleet-footed Zach Brown, linebacker, in coverage. Keenum.
Got to throw it up to somebody.
Here comes Alexander, tosses it away, and it looks like Roby Coleman has picked it off again, his 2nd today, which seals the Buffalo Bills.
5 turnovers, 5 takeaways against Arizona. They shut out the Patriots, and they played really well here today
with the sacks and the takeaways. When you do that, you create scoring opportunities for Tyrod Taylor in this offense. It's tough to lose.
Bills defense, 3 takeaways and 4 sacks.
Justin Forsett is in. They fake to him, throw to Tate. Tate's got some room. Golden Tate is taken down inside the 10, down at the 7. It was Reed who got the block on Troy Hill. Stafford to the end zone. Touchdown, Marvin Jones. Play action. Keenum rolling out to his right. Throws back, completes to Britt, spins, Britt reaches for the end zone, touchdown! What an answer by the Rams! The Lions have allowed 0 rushing touchdowns all year. Keenum rolling out, he's gonna walk right in. There's the first rushing touchdown allowed, and the Rams take the lead.
I'll be shocked if they don't bring pressure. And I'm shocked.
Stafford off the back foot to the end zone. Flag, touchdown, Andre Roberts. Does he get it off in time? They say he does. Keenum taking the shot down the field, has the man, Kenny Britt. Keenum hands off to Gurley, and Gurley gets stuffed. That's your Omaha.
Got a free
Got
play.
a flag, free play. Stafford taking the chance down the field, has Tate wide open. Makes a move, another move. Tate rolling to the end zone, touchdown.
Okay, this touchdown's coming back. They're going to call it down by contact. This is what Mike Wimmer, our replay official, says.
The ruling on the field has been reversed. The runner was touched down by contact on his foot. The ball we placed at the 1.5-yard line. First down.
Right there. After losing a couple yards, second and goal from the 4. The pass over the middle. There's Bolden for the touchdown.
The snap, he was already feeling the effects of that injury as he went down.
On first down, play action. Keenum taking the shot for Kenny Britt. The one-handed grab. Does he hang on? He does. It's second and 10. Keenum taking the shot to the end zone. Touchdown to the tight end, Lance Kendricks.
Interception. No interceptions today. Taking care of the ball very well.
Keenum, a wide open receiver. Again, another move to make somebody miss is Brian Quick. Keenum to pass. He completes it to Britt, bounces off a defender, and Britt into the end zone for the touchdown. What an effort by Kenny Britt. Hand off to Zenner, has some room. Zenner, a great run on 1st and 20, gets 19. Stafford on the slant. Tate to the outside. Golden Tate, touchdown. Stafford, pressure, and Stafford goes down. Over the middle, and that is picked off. Intercepted by Raphael Bush.
There you go, Doctor.
Victory formation. It seems like every week these Lions play a close game. They play a close game again. For second straight week, they come away with a victory. 31-28. The Lions beat the Rams.
With a second down and 8 and a block by the running back. He goes underneath to the tight end, Donnell, who is up near the 35. Ball jarred free, picked up on the play, and this is vacuumed in by E.J. Gaines. Austin again in motion, and it was directly to the running back, and Austin fumbles the ball as he goes to the far side and out of bounds, and it still stays with the Rams. They've gone to the nickel in the secondary for the Giants, and that is caught for a touchdown. Tavon Austin. Here's Keenum. He'll go deep, and he's got his receiver, and a flag has been thrown. They were going for Quick.
And Quick is about 5 yards behind Jenkins after that contact. He has to slow down for this ball, or this might have been a touchdown for the Rams.
Keenum. And he was hit by Pierre-Paul, who knocked him off balance, and then finished off on the play by Kerry Wynn. From the 34. It's Beckham. Oh, and he's drilled. Beautiful play coming in from the secondary was Hill. Second down and 10. Oh, and Cruz breaks the tackle of Gaines. Knocked out of bounds by McDonald. Gets as far as the 15-yard line. Into the nickel. Second down, 11 for Keenum. Right through the hands of Austin. And picked off on the ricochet by Landon Collins. And Collins has the pick. His first of the year. Breaking one tackle after another. And he's got some blockers ahead like Jenkins and Casillas. And he's inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown!
And Kevin, this is a return for the ages. Ball right through his hands, and look at Collins break one tackle there. He's going to get away from Quick there. That's 2 he makes. 3 more guys fly by. Reversing his field now. Makes another guy miss. And this is where it really gets fun. Inside the 10-yard line, he's got a convoy of blockers. Refuses to go down there. Gets some help to get into the end zone from Janoris Jenkins.
Oh, here they come with Donald. He dumps it off, and the running back Jennings has it and room to roam. There was a missed tackle by Gaines. He's out to the 31. They have tried fakes in positions like this before, but he's going to work on position in our tie game. And Beckham is back there taking the place of the injured Harrison inside the 5. What a punt by one of the best in the business. Manning, second and 12. And they're looking for Beckham, and they got him. It's off to Gurley, chased by Pierre-Paul. Oh, and he got by Casillas, and he's into the secondary. Career day, and there is some thought that maybe we would look at a change with the 1st and 10 here after the punt by the Giants going deep and deflected. It's intercepted for a second time by Collins. And again, he's got blockers ahead. He breaks one tackle right there, and then he is taken down by Tavon Austin at the 39. 3rd and 4, they get pushed up into his pocket, and there's a great catch by Beckham. Jennings, and touchdown. They've taken the lead. 9:23 to go. Keenum, 2nd and 10. Havenstein, and then they finally find him devoured by Damon Harrison. That's hard to say. 3rd and 22. Oh, and they find Britt. And then a thicket brings him down. Telltales on the top of the uprights mean that the Rams are going into the wind, and this is going to go up again. This is for Austin. Intercepted by Rogers Cromartie. Here comes Pierre-Paul. Oh, with a great catch with a throw. It's on the money to Quick. Pierre-Paul was driving. It's Rogers Cromartie with the interception. That may have slammed the door. And the Giants have won for a 2nd consecutive week and go to 4-3 with the defense paying huge dividends today.
Keenum. Ty lofts it over the middle, and he's got a completion there. It's Kenny Britt. This would be a season long for Zerline. And it is no good. Late blitz over the middle. Touchdown, Greg Olsen.
He's going to run what we call a skinny post, and where he beats him is at the line. The Rams talked all week about having to get your hands on Greg Olsen. TJ McDonald gets turned around, never gets his hands on him.
34, blitz coming. Keenum rolls away, fumble, it's picked up, in the backfield. What a crazy play that is. The Rams have it.
Jared Goff, and you see Thomas Davis. What a great linebacker he is. Not only does he get to Keenum.
And now a 3rd and 18. 4-man pressure. Newton over the middle, and it's complete somehow. How in the world did that get through?
Cam Newton, one of the things that he has struggled with this year, he throws the football late. You got to anticipate.
They'll run it with Gurley. He is stopped. Gang tackled by the Panthers. It was Kuechly. Who else there first? So that's not an issue. Fake the run over the middle. Benjamin in stride. That's his best throw of the day. And Kelvin Benjamin.
Inside the pocket, though, they want that protection.
I think it's a fair point. 49-yard attempt by Graham Gano. And that is not going to happen. 23 seconds left. 2nd down. There's a completion. Britt breaks a tackle. Oh, nice move. Kenny Brittany gets out of bounds. This is 55 yards. Hecker with the hole. It's up, and it is no good again. 2 of 7 on 3rd. Blitz. Newton still has time and has a completion and a big one to Devin Funchess. Give some credit to the Rams today. Their defense has done a great job. They go quick here out of the timeout. Newton back, pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Aaron Donald coming through like a bull.
He's not set, but here comes that bull rush. Takes Mike Remmers and just walks him back.
They'll fake it. Keenum has time. Firing, intercepted. Thomas Davis picks it off. It was right to him.
See the finish. Thomas Davis looking like Greg Olsen.
2nd and 1. They'll run it. It's Stewart. His best run of the day. Finally a hole for Jonathan Stewart. Newton gonna throw. Pressure up the middle. Hit and sacked. There's your guy.
Gets to Cam Newton. And like he said, you got to bring your big boy pads. That's the big boy pads for Aaron Donald.
And this time, it's good. It'll be a 1st down. Blitz coming. And Keenum gets drilled but makes a beautiful pass and a completion. Keenum, time. Fires, dropped.
He's been really good today. Got to see that ball in. He did not.
And this one is up and good. That both teams really need. Here's Newton looking to throw near side. It is Benjamin who's got it. 2nd down. Delayed blitz coming near side. There's Benjamin. Makes the catch. Makes a move inside the 40. Kick is up and it is good. Keenum has time, throws short of the sticks. Need a big play, and they're going to get it. Blitz coming. Keenum throws it left-handed. He threw it lefty, and it's complete to Benny Cunningham, who's making people miss. 3rd and 4. Keenum to throw it over the middle. Caught! And a catch by Quick inside the 10. Back to throw, looking end zone, caught! Touchdown! So Zerline will try the extra point, and then it's all about the onside kick.
He's been successful before.
Here it comes, a quick hitter. They go long this time, and Ginn's going to go back and get it. That was 35 yards down the field. So the Carolina Panthers, 13-10 winners.
He grew up in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. He's been one of the all-time great cornerbacks, all day to throw. And a one-handed reception by Britt, left all alone. He'll tiptoe out of bounds along the sideline. And now 1st down at the Jets' 25-yard line on this opening possession of the game. They pitch it to Benny Cunningham. And he's sniffing the end zone, and the big fella is run out of bounds just inside the 1-yard line, the 1-foot line. Not once. Field goal is good. They give it to Gurley, and that's by far his best run of the day. His first 4 carries totaled 4 yards. And this is very close to a 10-yard gain. Out of the shotgun. And they're looking for the long ball down the field to Anderson. And they're tied up with a football, and it's going to belong to Anderson. What a reception. Fitzpatrick had the outstanding season a year ago when the Jets won 10 but failed to reach the playoffs. Forte bounces off the left side, still on his feet, flag down. Forte inside the 10, down to the 5. We wait on the penalty.
He will match up with Brandon Marshall because of his size.
Put it in the hands of Marshall, and they flip it to Powell. How about that one? Touchdown, Jets. And now the point after by Folk. First down from their own 15, and Keenum out of the shotgun looking for a long one of his own. Right on the money. What a throw to Kenny Britt. And again, he beats 4 receptions, just 15 yards. Big running room for Forte. All the way across the 40, tripped up to the 42-yard line. On each of their last 3 drives. And no team in football has had more 3-and-outs offensively than the Rams. The discipline. Incredible discipline. And that's Austin. He escapes 1 tackle and is run out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the Rams inside the 10. His only 2 misses all year were from 55. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
Exactly. And the Jets left their defense on the field for precisely that reason, Tom. They played what we call punt safe.
Look at this punt. All the way back to the 5-yard line. And Jalen Marshall is struck down at the 14-yard line. That hecker is some kind of weapon. Led him on a 99-yard touchdown drive in the opening half, but nothing since. And now Gurley, who in the 4th quarter of games this year has been virtually non-existent, where his career began, won a Super Bowl in New England. And here's Gurley, powerful running and a first down to the 30-yard line.
Who's a former cornerback in college and can run with running backs.
Field goal try, and it is good from 34 yards out.
And set them up for that field goal drive.
First down, and Petty on the mark. And 7, the Jets from their own 42-yard line. Across the middle, and it is intercepted by Alec Ogletree.
And they were emphatic that they thought Goff should be playing. But even beyond that, it's what you keep putting on this defense. That's a hard way to go for this defense, where every week, every possession you play on D could decide the game for your team.
That's 1 more win than the Arizona Cardinals have for 2nd place. And 4 wins right now, you're in the hunt.
And don't forget,
the wild card in the NFC.
So here comes the 6'4", 220-pound Goff. Pressure coming, pass is caught. Inside the 30, down to 25 is Kenny Britt. And boy, did Jared Goff get rid of that football in a hurry. For Goff, who gives to Gurley. And a big hole for Todd Gurley toward the end zone. It's a touchdown, LA Rams. The Giant has room down the sideline. Still going. Knocked out around the 23 of the Rams by Ogletree. Inside the 15 for a first down. Tannehill trying to get something back, but nowhere to go for Jarvis Landry. A room for error here. Gurley to run again with a big hole. Todd Gurley all the way up near the 20-yard line, and a first down for the Rams. Pressure coming, and LaMarcus Joyner with a sack. 3rd and 10, blitz coming. And Goff on the move. He's got a receiver open for a first down. He completes to Lance Kendricks up the sideline. Goff has a moment. Now he's on the move again. And not sure where to go. So he'll go down. The Dolphins with a sack. Cameron Wake with his 8th of the season. Goff fakes and flips. There was nothing there. Good coverage. The Dolphin defense ready. It'll be 2nd and 10 as Goff gets knocked to the damp turf here at the Coliseum. Tannehill rolling and throwing. Devontae Parker overthrown, and picking it off in the end zone is Maurice Alexander. Wow. Goff
There's Tavon Austin slipping a tackle. Great energy. Second down, 8 pressure. Goff gets rid of it. And Pharaoh Cooper gets the first down. 6 yards. 14 out of 16 this year. And Greg Zerline makes it in 10. They need to get up to the 24 for a first down. Tannehill is going to go down inside the 10-yard line. The pocket collapses and he goes down. Dolphins have yet to block a field goal try this year. High snap, but it's handled well. And that hits the upright and is no good.
Let's see if they focus in on him.
Set up a receiver screen to Landry, who works up the sideline. And there's a flag late as he got the first down.
To the play, personal foul, late hit, defense, number 31. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run.
Inside the 40 of the Rams. Flag down. Tannehill on target. Devontae Parker from the 10-yard line. Complete to the 5. And trying to get to the 4 is Jarvis Landry powering into the end zone. It's a touchdown, Miami. On 3rd and 10. Pressure coming, pass, caught, but not good enough for the first down. Ryan Quick, and they tried to surge. The whistle had blown, still short of the 35-yard line. Tannehill has time and hits his target at the 35. Is low. Parker went to the ground. Ajayi to run for it. Gets inside the 20, shoved back around the 19-yard line. Gave him a spot all the way up to the 18. Tannehill wide open is Ajayi, who falls down inside the 10. Ryan Tannehill for the end zone. Catch made. Touchdown Dolphins. It's Devontae Parker.
Down.
He's going to try and reach the end zone. And his throw does, but it's all Dolphins back there. And Devontae Parker almost had another catch. What a rallying performance for the Dolphins, who have now won 5 in a row. And on first down, Goff to throw and flips to Gurley, who has plenty of room. Gurley across midfield and inside the 45 of the Saints. Benny Cunningham, the running back, for Tavon Austin in the end zone. And Jared Goff, your first NFL touchdown.
Corner route. The help is inside. B.W. Webb kind of plays it wrong with that safety in the middle, gives him all that space to the sideline, and a really excellent throw by Jared Goff.
Touchdown, Brandon Coleman.
And you see Tremaine Johnson's eyes get diverted because of all that was going on in the backfield. Actually, I don't think it was his fault. I think he was expecting safety help there. But they get confused, they follow the wrong guy, and Brandon Coleman is wide open.
Knocked down, the ball is out. It's a loose football after the sack. And the Rams have it. Mark Barron came up with the loose football.
And it's Aaron Donald sneaking through there, finding a way to get to the quarterback. And I tell you what, they were trying to set up a double move there, and they just don't have enough time. This kid is so good up front, 99.
Goff. Kenny Britt. Touchdown Rams.
These two guys are going to go out here. Kenny Britt's just going to run right underneath them. And Delvin Breaux playing man-to-man coverage. Caught up in the wash, no chance.
Brady. It's Mark Ingram with a big hole. He cuts back. And there he is in Ram territory. Good they are, 6 out of 7 this year. The pitch to Ingram. He cuts back. Mark Ingram Ingram hits a Saints touchdown. Good start, Goff, after a tough loss to Miami, has a couple of touchdowns, and in the pocket, the ball is out. And the Saints are on it at the 10-yard line.
Defense here, and Jared Goff's got to make a quicker decision here. I don't know that he actually lost this ball if his own player knocked it out. Havenstein.
You ready? What's up?
Breeze, touchdown Saints.
He presents the ball. It definitely crosses the plane. And unfortunately for Drew, he pays for this touchdown for the Rams.
Traveris Cadet is in the game for the end zone. Catch made. Touchdown, Michael Thomas.
You're going to see a safety come over the top. You don't really think that you can fit a ball between those two players in cover two, but Drew Brees, like I said earlier, he sees zone coverage, he dices it up.
On 3rd and 2. Backpedaling Goff, throws open, connection made for the catch. It's Kendricks, the tight end. 15, Benny Cunningham, the receiver back, is in. Goff fires, catch made, Lance Kendricks, touchdown Rams.
Just right here, he's just going to end up right there on the goal line. And I tell you what, his quarterback put an absolute bullet in his chest here. He just falls in for the into the end zone for the touchdown.
From the 25-yard line, and it is a run. And a big hole for Mark Ingram. Ingram putting the moves on all the way inside the 15 of the Rams. Breeze to Ingram with no Ram in front except one, and it's a touchdown, Mark Ingram. Quick pass in a crowd, and it's intercepted. Kenny Vaccaro on the return.
You see, it's just a quick out route. Kenny Vaccaro is just eyeing the tight end Kendricks. Makes a great play.
Breeze has been sacked twice. They rush only 3. And what a catch! And still going, Michael Thomas to the 45. Breeze floats one. Catch made, and Thomas is in for the touchdown.
Ready? What's that?
On 3rd and 3, Willie Snead, can he throw it? Wide open, and caught by Hightower, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown Saints.
Willie Snead's on top of your screen. Drew Brees can't be a receiver here because he's under the center, but the running back can, and nobody even looks at him. Wide open in the flat with acres of space. Good throw by Willie Snead. I didn't know he was a quarterback. He's got a touchdown completion in this result. Not going to like the way their defense played, but you can build on some of the things their young quarterback did today. His other shoe, it's gone. But yes, big win for the Saints. They needed it today to stay in that race for the NFC South.
They'll run it. Blunt, right side. Lot of room. LeGarrette Blunt. Full force forward. Inside the 10. Touchdown.
LeGarrette Blunt has the ability to bounce it. So here's a 250-pound man. He can run through you. He can run around you. And he can outrace you to the end zone.
Get it off. Stunts. Goff stands in. Dropped. Intercepted. It is picked off by Malcolm Butler. Lewis or Brady, end zone. Hogan, what a catch!
They thought he had value. They thought he would fit in their system. I think a lot of people fit when Tom Brady's throwing the ball like that. But great body control by Chris Hogan bringing it in.
Back off the blitz. Brady going far side, completes. And that's another first down. It's Malcolm Mitchell. Not a good formula. 2nd and 10. Here is Gurley. Looking for something. Tries to bounce it to the outside. Good hard running from Gurley there. He had nothing. 3rd and 5. Goff standing in near side. Kenny Britt. And he drops the ball. Brady firing far side of the end zone. Almost for Bennett, but incomplete. Garrett Blunt in the backfield. They will throw it instead. Brady gets some pressure, steps away. Going to throw it deep near side for Edelman. What an adjustment. Edelman makes the catch. Gurley in the backfield. They'll fake it to him. Goff Tipped maybe, and it's intercepted. Kyle Van Noy.
What a great play by Shirt. Go up and attack the ball, Kyle Van Noy.
Have a field goal, and they've got 96 total yards. And Goff just going to let it fly. He's got Britt wide open, and Kenny Britt makes the catch on his feet, still going, dropped at the 1. Goff on the rollout, looking to run, looking to throw. He's got Brooks, and he's got a touchdown.
Good creative call. Fake a little play action. Kenny Britt continues to working that back of the end zone. Goff with a nice accurate throw, and Britt brings it in for the touchdown.
Tom Brady taking a knee.
And now it's setting in. I think everyone on his team starting to realize, and look at the congratulations in the huddle. They all wanted this one very badly for him as well. And it's a neat scene here in New England.
The most wins ever for an NFL quarterback. 201 for 12.
He's going to keep that football.
Fans with the win today. Tom Brady has now become the NFL's all-time winningest quarterback with 201 career wins.
That is special. All-time winningest quarterback is Tom Brady with his 201st win today, and it came easy for the Patriots, who will wrap it up with a 26-10 win.
Tough loss for them, and the Rams have been struggling all season. They have lost 7 of their last 8, and 3 in a row. Bobbling it is Thomas, and Thomas is buried inside the 5-yard line, and a fumble, and it is recovered by Atlanta. Paul Warlow, number 55, makes the recovery. A big play opening this game.
Talked about starting fast in this football game, having this home crowd get behind them early to bobble and botch the opening kickoff and give the football right in the red zone to the Atlanta Falcons. Unacceptable.
Starting this game as well, he's been a big weapon, and the pass into the end zone, caught, touchdown. Justin Hardy. Didn't take long for the Falcons to score. And on the end around, here's Austin. Austin getting good yardage, will have a first down inside the 30, and Tavon Austin, who along with Gurley's been the weapon so far, and at a first down at the 23-yard line of Atlanta. Here's rookie Jared Goff, and the pass is intercepted by Ricardo Allen.
Kenny Britt going one-on-one against Robert Alford on the outside, but this is something that he should win. He's a big-bodied wide receiver who is known for the inside slants. But what are they doing? They're letting history repeat itself. I said last week, 6 drops, 3 on 3rd down.
2nd down and 8 near midfield for Jared Goff. Goff in trouble, and Goff goes down at the 41. Vic Beasley Jr. coming into the game, 2nd in the NFL in sacks. That is 11.5
offensively.
Short drop by Ryan. And on the money to Aldrick Robinson, who caught a touchdown pass last week against Kansas City. Matt Ryan to Tevin Coleman. Coleman to the 5. And does he get in? Touchdown. Falcons score. Sooner or later, you know that offense is going to start to click.
We're looking now. They're going to review this one to see if he's over. Looks like that's a touchdown, but unbelievable play designed by Kyle Shanahan, faking the slant to the left side, bringing it back to the other side with the screen to Tevin Coleman.
At 15 now, short drop by Goff, and the pass is going to be intercepted by Deion Jones, and Deion Jones will run it in for the touchdown.
Clearly, he has got Todd Gurley one-on-one. They put Gurley through the B gap for chip help. Keeps his eyes on the quarterback right through Goff and is able to come up with a huge pick six, and you talk about a player, Deion Jones, senior year, only year starting 100 tackles, but there's a reason why. Quan Alexander from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was the starter in front of him. When we went to break, this is what we saw. Obviously, frustrations are high, especially when you're not running the football the way that you want to and not winning. Todd Gurley coming over, saying something to Jared Goff and Chris Winkie, the quarterback coach. Winkie saying something right back to him.
Goff, and he'll go down, and it was Vic Beasley who tripped him up. Beasley putting in pressure from behind, gets his second sack of the game.
Vic Beasley off of the edge. He's always known for his speed, his ability to dip and bend, but look at what does he do? He gets that pressure and power. He knows that he can't press it. He puts his hands inside, wins that leverage, and just is able to outman and outbeat a lineman.
Rule this year on the horse collar. Here is Matt Ryan with loads of time, and all alone is Taylor Gabriel for the touchdown. Gabriel with a 75-yard TD against the Eagles, a 47-yarder against Green Bay, add to that 64 against the Rams.
But he is explosive. You see him just take the top off. Complete breakdown in coverage. You see the outside, the post safety running to the back left, completely leaving the middle of the field open.
From the 49, a first down, and here is Malcolm Brown. And Malcolm Brown loses the ball. Ball knocked away. And a fumble recovered by the Falcons. So the fourth turnover of the game committed by the Rams.
Dick Stockton, have you ever started a lawnmower? This is what you practice on defense. One guy holding up, the other one pull out that football like you're starting a lawnmower to get that forced fumble.
And of course leading the league in that department. Pressure on Ryan, and this pass is going to be caught by Nick Williams. Williams with a shifty move gets to the 20-yard line. Pressure on Ryan, coming in strong, completes to Williams, and a first down inside the 10. And it was Alexander who provided the hit, and he's shaken up for the Rams. Well, Alexander is up, and the crowd appreciates that. Here's Tevin Coleman, and he'll get in. Touchdown.
Aaron Donald is trying to make a play. You see him take an inside lane, but he gets out of his lane discipline. Alex Mack is able to get up to Alec Ogletree at the second level. It opens up that lane right downhill for Tevin Coleman to put his foot in the ground and put it into the end zone. It's going to be a telltale sign of his ability to diagnose and make plays with this offense.
2nd and 12. Watch out from behind. He gets hit, and it was Vic Beasley who picks up the loose ball, fumble recovery, and a touchdown. Well, the Falcons may not have a suffocating defense, but they certainly have game breakers in the likes of veteran Dwight Freeney and Keanu Neal, and especially Vic Beasley.
Well, they're going to see if his arm was in motion throwing to see if this is a fumble or not. We've seen this one reviewed many of times, but this is an opportunity for their offense to do something, because if you go back, and we'll show the highlight, they're actually sliding the protection to Vic Beasley to get help to Rob Havenstein.
And a first down at the 40-yard line for the Rams. Held scoreless so far, and this pass is caught, and a first down at the 33, and another flag goes down. Kenny Britt making the catch.
There are 2 fouls against the defense.
Has replaced him.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 77. That penalty's declined. Personal foul, late hit against a defenseless receiver, number 37. That'll be 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
Goff will hand off to Gurley, who scores, and the Rams finally get points. 3rd down and 11 for Goff. Here comes pressure on him, and he completes the pass to Kenny Britt, and that will be a first down at midfield. Rams have actually outrushed the Falcons, and there's another completion and a first down. From the 21, going underneath, another first down. Farrell Cooper, not to be denied, gets down to the 3-yard line. And here is the quarterback getting in for the touchdown. Jared Goff, and he paid the price a little bit as he gets the touchdown.
And I'm sure the Atlanta defense was not expecting zone read out of Jared Goff as a quarterback.
His first touchdown rushing in his career. 2-yard run. The Falcons go to 8-5, remain tied for first. Matt Ryan with a big day. 3 touchdown passes. And Dan Quinn's Falcons win.
Done for the season. So they spread it out on a 3rd and 12, and look out, and down he goes as Frank Clark takes his spot from the 41-yard line. Good play action going deep downfield and open, and dropping it at the 13-yard line is Michael Thomas.
Over the past 3 games or so, this is a perfectly thrown ball. They've beaten the defense cleanly. And Mike Thomas, the rookie, just cannot hang on. You just have to wonder, would that have been Kenny Britt's ball there?
Thomas had Terrell, the safety, Stephen Terrell, taking the place of the injured Earl Thomas. Big hole here. And before he gets gang tackled, he picks up the first down. Todd Gurley. 2nd down and 3. Play action. Fires over the middle, and that is caught for a first down by Brian Quick. 3 first downs on this journey, and on 3rd down and 1, Goff has protection. He has an open man and can't hit him. Brian Quick wide open in the end zone. A little toss. Gurley puts his head down, keeps those legs churning. Going to be close. Bobby Wagner, who leads the league in tackles.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner did not make the line to gain. They replaced the ball at the 6.5-yard line. It will be Seattle's ball, first down.
Play clock at 1. And Wilson going deep down the left sideline, and making the catch is Tyler Lockett. Overturn it, so it's 4th and 1, and they'll go for it. And a little lofted pass is short. Intended for Marcel Reese, but there's a penalty at the 7-yard line.
Holding. Defense. After the 6th goal, automatic. First down.
Pleaded his case and won it. The ball is at the 8 on a 1st and goal now. And Wilson rolling against the grain, throws, caught, and into the end zone goes Luke Wilson for the touchdown.
You know, what do you do?
And Hecker's going to fake it, and it's incomplete. Best punters in the league. Pulled off a few of those in his career, and he gets smothered. And Hauschka sends that one right down the middle. 2nd down and 15. They run a draw here. This is Gurley. Nice run here out to the 27. And you named the 2 hottest assistants, I think, up for coaching positions as they envelop. And now Seattle from the 28-yard line, they set up a screen, and that's blown up by Alec Ogletree. Ball at the 37-yard line. It's tossed back to Gurley, and he will go nowhere. And that big misfire by Goff when he had an open man. Here he fires, and that's caught by Kenny Britt. Gurley slips to the left side, and around the corner he goes, and run out by Shed on 1st down. And Goff under pressure throws, and it's juggled and almost intercepted. Sherman had it, and the Rams were able to get on the board. NFC West title. Pressure on Wilson, but he steps up. He's going to get the first down, and he goes out of bounds. Tom Cable, the offensive line coach. And that line provides a nice hole this time for Wolves. From the 14-yard line. Look out! Loses the ball, and then is able to recover it at the 8-yard line. Cliff Averill.
They want to check him out.
Goff escapes for the moment, then gets sacked at the 14-yard line. Seattle now starts this drive from its own 38-yard line. And Wilson gets open to Baldwin. Graham comes into the slot. Play action again. They go to the sideline. They go to Graham. Breaking tackles to the 14-yard line. The ball is at the 14. Good play action. Look at that time for Wilson. Directing traffic. Flips it. Caught. Luke Wilson. Gain of 9. A little fade and wide open. Doug Baldwin for the touchdown. He beats Troy Hill.
Oh boy, what a move.
3rd and 11. Line does its job. Going deep downfield, getting free. Lockett, touchdown. 3 receivers, bunch to the left.
Yeah.
Look out, and Goff's going to go down, and that's Michael Bennett. And sooner or later, number 72 is going to get a piece of Goff.
There are 2 fouls on the defense on the play. Holding on the defense. That penalty is declined. Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense. That penalty will be accepted. 15 yards, automatic. First down.
Barring a phenomenal comeback. Oh, man. He gets slaughtered. 47-yard line. And a first down. Play action. Stepping up. Throws on the run. Caught over the middle. Tyler Higbee. Fires over the middle. And that is caught. 2nd and 10. Play clock at 1. Blitz coming. Chasing Goff away. Flag gets thrown. And Goff with a moment. Oh, gets slammed out of bounds at the 3 by Richard Sherman.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Shut down.
So Goff will get checked for a possible concussion. There's a medical observer up in the press box, and of course this was something that was put in recent times about being able to call down and say, get this guy out of the game. We got to check him out.
I agree with the call.
And Keenum going to the end zone, and Sherman is there, and Austin is well covered, and that is incomplete and turns the ball over to Seattle.
But I think that mentality. Here we go.
Wide open. And that's John Ryan. And I mean, the Red Sea parted, and then he almost lost the ball. And he does lose it. And he goes down, and he might be hurt as well.
John Ryan usually holds, so right now, Russell Wilson practicing holding.
Right, Heather, and here comes another flag. We've got a ton of them tonight. And we saw Wilson actually checking it out, and now you've got the hat being thrown off.
Yeah, there was a flag thrown back at the official.
Yep.
And I think it was.
Well, somebody's going to get thrown out of the game. Well, if it's Aaron Donald, he was thrown out of the first game of the year in San Francisco.
Watch this. He catches it or almost and then throw it back to him.
Yep.
And we already know that's a no-no. We saw that earlier this year with Travis Kelce.
Foul. Grasping the face mask. Defense number 99. That 15-yard penalty will result in an automatic first down. There's also unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 99 throwing the flag. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed as well. First down.
3rd and 20. And Wilson going for the end zone, and it's going to be picked off at the 1-yard line by Ogletree. And he'll take that back to the 9-yard line.
As a backup quarterback.
And that's caught at the 25-yard line. Still have it. Seattle will go to 9-4-1. The Rams will go to 4-10. John Fossil gets a couple of more games as the interim head coach. Pete Carroll has picked up another NFC West title. And the Seahawks win it by a score of 24-3.
On first down, it is Carlos Hyde across the 30 up near the 35 for a first down. Tavon Austin with a direct snap and hands it off straight ahead to Todd Gurley. Goff behind and intercepted. It's a San Francisco takeaway. Tremaine Brock has to be slowed down by Goff at the Ram 20. 2nd and 11 for Kaepernick. Open in the middle of the field. Carlos Hyde is in for a touchdown, 49ers. Unless they're just trying to draw him off. Nope.
Pass complete for a first down and a lot more. Lance Kendricks out of bounds inside the 10. 2nd and goal. Gurley is in for a Los Angeles Ram touchdown, including the touchdown catch today. Kaepernick, who's been sacked once, with an overthrow, and he's intercepted by Cody Davis. Cody Davis down to the 31 of San Francisco. Inside handoff, Tavon Austin, who's got a block. Austin, and into the end zone for a touchdown, LA Rams. From the 25-yard line, Kaepernick on first down, and hits Rod Streeter. Fake to Curley, throwing to Carlos Hyde. The ball is out, and that is a fumbled football. Morgan Fox has it for the Rams. He lets it go. E.J. Gaines knocked the ball out initially.
The ruling on the field was an incomplete pass.
It's all about the bang-bang element of this. I thought that was a completion.
Yeah, there was no indication, Rondé, right away. The official usually calls that right away. Let's see if anything, as we were looking, ruled incomplete, but the Rams think it was a catch, fumble, and Ram recovery.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed. It is a catch and a fumble, and was recovered at the 25-yard line by Los Angeles. It'll be first down at the spot of recovery.
Paul McRoberts is in the game. End zone throw, touchdown Rams! Kaepernick's throw, wide open is Curley, and he's got a first down to the Ram 40. 3rd and 10. Kaepernick can run. Kaepernick has a 49er touchdown. Throw, catch made. Rod Streeter has a 49er touchdown. Kaepernick rolling, running, and in for the 2-point conversion. Protection, throw, and it's intercepted by Rashad Robinson. And the 49ers sideline erupting with joy. San Francisco, the Grinch that stole Christmas, from Jared Goff and the Rams. For Rondé Barber, up Chris Myers. More football in Seattle.
Get to the 5.
Rams won their earlier meeting out in Arizona. The Cardinals will try and even the score. Good to have you with us. 2017 from the Coliseum in Los Angeles, and into the end zone, sailing back for a touchback, and out to the 25-yard line comes Carson Palmer. And David Johnson is ready on first down. He gets the football with a hole across the 31-yard line and is knocked down. Catanzaro has missed 11 kicks, you include extra points, but last week they came up big in the upset of Seattle. Snap, hold, and kick is good. 3rd and 7. Goff is going to go down. The pressure came, and the Cardinals get the sack. Marcus Golden with his 11th sack, which leads the team. After a 7-yard pickup, Johnson smothered by the Ram defense. That time they came in on him and kept him from getting back to the 39-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down, give Eugene Sims credit. And it looks like Johnson is slow to get up. He's 6'1" and 225 pounds and chiseled like a statue, but he's hurting.
It's hard to see where he is injured in all these mess of bodies here. You see Eugene Sims there, and
oh, that left foot or ankle was twisted. We'll check on the injury. Expires on 3rd and 7. Blitz picked up for a moment, and then Goff goes down. Marcus Golden with his 2nd sack of the game. Being carted away, never a good sign. David Johnson, and fans appreciating the season he's had in just his 2nd year. Palmer, and intercepted. Maurice Alexander falls down inside the 30. Palmer actually left that game early in the 4th quarter after getting sacked.
Farrell Cooper's going to throw to a wide open until the defensive back crossed the field as the ball hung in the air, and Harlan Miller with the interception and still going for the Cardinals all the way inside the Ram 35. So that they could nail down, the Falcons could nail down the 2 seed with a victory. Palmer, end zone. He looked like he caught it out of bounds. J.J. Nelson in the shadows, incomplete. And he got it. Receptions this season. Kerwin Williams with room to run. Inside the 30 and a first down out around the 23 where he stays in bounds and runs into E.J. Gaines. Palmer's throw caught by J.J. Nelson and inside the 5 with a 1st and goal for the Cardinals. Palmer, touchdown Cardinals. Jeremy Ross. And they won't finish above 500 this year, but they want to finish with a win. Goff wide open is Todd Gurley on the blitz, and Gurley puts a move on to get inside the 40 of the Cardinals. Sailing up and through. All right, thank you, as the Falcons are winning at home 28-13 over the New Orleans Saints. And it's blocked in on the punter Weil, and the Rams with a big play. Chase Reynolds got in for the block. Keep a team from winning close games. And Zerline delivers. 2nd and 10. Palmer goes down. A sack at the 22 by William Hayes. In his defense, he says he's prepared and ready every week. Just hasn't shown up on the field. And down goes Jared Goff inside the 10. Seemed like the minute he got the football, Chandler Jones and Calais Campbell were there. Patrick Peterson sets them up in great shape at the 37 is where it was spotted of the Rams. Palmer to throw. And open. Inside the 50, Darren Fells to the end zone, and touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. Pressure coming, Goff hit, and the ball is out. That is not ruled incomplete. Chandler Jones took Goff to the ground from the 36 of the Rams on 4th and 4. Yes, the blitz is coming for J.J. Nelson one-on-one. Did he hang on? He tipped it and went to the ground. And yes, caught the football. The officials saying, ruling it a catch.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. The receiver had control, was on the ground before his foot hit out of bounds. It'll be first down. Timer, please put 9:02. 9:02 on the clock. Thank you.
Well, this is just great concentration by J.J. Nelson, and one back, one derriere on the ground equals 2 feet, so good catch.
Kerwin Williams, the back, he gets the football into a wall. Touchdown, a delayed call, but touchdown Cardinals for Kerwin Williams. Goff, pressure. He'll go down again. Calais Campbell gets credit for the sack this time. I just don't know if the offense has shown enough to gain the yardage, but the defense, it is a fake. Chase Reynolds has a first down from the Hecker pass. First down catch on the Johnny Hecker throw on the fake punt that kept this drive alive from the 45 of the Rams. Goff, get rid of it, he won't, because the ball came out at the end, it looked like.
But I got to tell you, Roger Kingdom was a hero of mine. He played football at Pitt. He was obviously an Olympic hurdler. I love that guy.
Another, well, did he get rid of it? Swearinger came in on the safety blitz. They're ruling him down, and Larry Fitzgerald comes into the game on 3rd and goal. One catch, and he'll have the NFL lead in receptions this season with 107. And there it is, touchdown Larry Fitzgerald. Your reception leader for the 2016 season. Notice the new quarterback, Sean Mannion from Oregon State, 3rd-round draft pick a year ago back in 2015, and he comes in. The offense stalled, lost some close games. And And that's intercepted. Brandon Williams has a Cardinal touchdown.
You can build a little bit around your quarterback. I said it ad nauseum today. Got something here.
On fourth down, Stanton trying to keep the chains moving, and that's intercepted. Leaping inside the 15-yard line. TJ McDonald.
Yeah, good showing by Arizona on the road. Bruce Arians told us they want to win the NFC West, and they were 5-1-1, and it was a good showing today.
Cardinals with an impressive showing at a 44-6 win.